This whole Tesla 2 life claim thing began when random people began sending me messages on Facebook telling me such. I am devout skeptic in all matters, as expected found whatever similarities and discomparabilities significant enough to open up thought to it, but soon, as one would ask myself, what difference it would make if actual. This I reasoned, if not for direct financial gain, then it's pointless speculation. It's funny how such thought came to a few others, one linked Da Vinci as well. It made sense.
I still saw no matter in it having value if true without direct cash gain or by title, and he that had official court recognition as first proving post-death existence. Figuring that being simply too much process at the time, I set out to both expose NWO agenda and strive for a worthwhile effort, since unbeknownst but fully sung by the Elohim I only remained diminished by the Eve woman crushed that final hope to restore spirit for life. As I knew only money could buy back her love and family. I really understand little about the true nature of circumstance, between the mind-destroying torment and emotional abuse I have ongoing here in Hollywood. I do know this. I am told things telepathically but cannot trust the extreme cruelty they inflict upon myself, as it appears everyone here is in on this game of hindered and stifled existence, as I'm gaslit into this insane nightmare that was made some satanic ritual abuse as victim to these people who make demands of me, yet they control all it. It takes a certain amount of extreme evil to achieve such a absolute mind-boggling stupid bullshit that, thanks to such chit-eating retards, I still have not done what would be the most basic thing, so I might get this damned waste of time out of the gaslight game of BS it is kept apparently to undermine the side of good, and these perverse creeps take the world at this critical moment in the Earth's history and show why the soul annihilation method. Let me fill you in on the type of sadistic bags of chit who are behind the control of mind-raping free-will voiding control, using a means to secretly hypnotize and control, totally best seen as sleepwalking, but always sure to inflict the nature who regards that loser Crowley just as the rest of these entertainment sickos into such pedophile forced rape snuff films for leisure entertainment. What else would entertainers be entertained by? That purest energy these energy vampires desire, 8-year-old boys.
Mindless normies is bad, but don't be fooled, evil source. Don't let these fagmafia co-op those who are good. Lesbos are encouraged as in a good nature. Don't be caught up by the perverse homo who exists to cause sadistic harm as it won't merely exist. What is produced is sicko poisonous minds, the cancer upon good nature. To ruin everything, making all filth if it can, being what holds back our ascension into the post-time perfection world. The totality of evil is sourced in that evil chit.
Imagine, if you will, a kind of Satanist, demanding all in their systems submit to perversion unimaginable sick, while this type get life sustenance, a skilled craft for full control of the human puppet for being sole force in every wrong and evil in this world, all as victims yet taken blame as a court built to divert, giving the black soul evil controllers fuel, requiring new level evil as the effect is lost as a biblical need for their death. This time will mean a soul annihilation. As you can see, what effort was placed into this incarnation has only proven pointless, as those who retain control in my next life as Brad Olson had been strategically sabotaged throughout, and while it became required to open the ability to be freed of such evil so I could act as Messiah and bring about the end of time, 1,000 years quantum leap in this now well-known computer simulation universe, those who continue to betray me and keep us in this loop of failure have kept the control, now ruined. As this decade of full life committed to implement the divine plan comes to require reflection, as first memory was, the grinding irritation in such tormented existence being under subjugation to these who continue to hold on to control, as the 23rd year passed, what was to change out of demiurge control as Elohim sabotage enabled a retained authority in the reform apparent in the hope for a future where having betrayal by love proof suffering ain't worth life, hope for nothing possible, is it? It really appears like these folk who are yet hesitant to oppose the controllers don't understand the position they take in not choosing the good side, as if your personal decision about your own eternity will matter when, as it is, you are moments from death. And just as is the case in even the most fiercest atheist, what matters no longer is what others think with even a bit of your concern, and even those most stubborn type sure know a fear that is surpassed by the horror of suffering soon felt.